Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Jimmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And this evening I am doing a request from one of my subscribers. The bearded one had asked me if I'd done a review for the film Jeepers Creepers. And although I believe I have on my channel, I think it's been a while, so I'll go ahead and do my review for the Jeepers Creepers film anyway, because it is request. Jeepers Creepers was released on August 31st, 2001. It is a horror film that received mixed reviews from critics and fans. On CinemaScore, it has an average grade of a D, which is real crazy to me. It has a 6.2 out of 10 on IMDb, a 46% on Rotten Tomatoes, and an 88% on Google. On a $10 million budget, it made $59.2 million at the box office. And this was written and directed by Victor Salva. And before I go any further, yes, for those who don't know, Victor Salva, back in his early days, got in some trouble with the law, spent some time in prison, and for what he did, yes, it's something I despise and everything. But moving past that, this guy did write and direct a great horror film, and I'm going to give him his just dues. But yes, I know everything about what happened in his past, but I'm focusing on the film itself. Now that I got that out of the way, this movie stars Justin Long, Gina Phillips, and Jonathan Breck. And it's about a pair of siblings, Derry and Trish Jenner, who are on their way home from college break, and they take this long stretch of road in Florida. That's basically like what US 66 would be here in the United States, going from Illinois to California. It doesn't really exist except for in some stretches, but they're on this road, and they end up starting to get harassed by an unknown person or persons in this souped-up truck. And as they're driving along on this interstate, after running into him one time, they notice him dumping what they think is a body into the cellar of the basement of this church. And as they're driving by, they get a look at the creeper, which is our first look too. And the creeper looks badass in this movie. And the creeper sees them, gets in his truck, and comes right after them, knocks them off the road. And so Derry, being Derry, wants to go back and see if that was in fact a person. While they go back, he gets he falls down there on accident and finds a body, and then finds a shrine of dead bodies all sewn together. And that's what this movie is about. We got The Creeper. This movie is based on the 1938 song of the same name, which I think is really cool. And the song is in this movie as well, which makes it even better. Francis Ford Coppola was an executive producer on this film. And this film was nominated for 2 Saturn Awards, one for Best Horror Film and one for Best Young Actor for Justin Long. So despite the mixed reviews from critics and fans, this movie is a huge hit, especially in the horror community, especially with myself. I love this movie. It's simple yet effective, not only with the tension and the suspense, but with the story. What Victor did with this brought us a new character, something we really haven't even seen before. Every 23rd spring for 23 days, it gets to eat. That's what it gets to do. And it wastes no time in doing so. And the best thing about this is it smells your fear, and then within that fear, it decides which part of you that it wants to eat or consume, whatever have you. And that's what makes it even creepier. And a lot of the scenes they're all shot at night pretty much, except for the beginning, and we get to see what the creeper looks like in the darkness. It is fantastic. Um, and then towards the end of the movie, which we get to see the creeper fly, and this movie is just fantastic. The kill in the police station, where he puts a hole through the guy's body, is just phenomenal. I believe he went after the guy's heart, if I'm not mistaken. And this creeper has no fear of anything, and just goes right into that police station and just starts taking parts. And yeah, it's just an amazing, amazing horror film. Um, this one is one of my favorites of all time. The performances, the look of the creeper, the writing, directing, everything about this is phenomenal. This is a movie that I watch every year, especially during the month of October. Uh, Gina Phillips, I think, would be a badass final girl. She kind of was in this movie a little bit after Derry was taken, but I really wish we would have gotten to see her in another movie. Although we do get Jeepers Creepers 3, and she's in there for a little bit towards the end. There was supposed to be a fourth movie which focuses on her and her trying to get revenge on the creeper, and it was supposed to end this original timeline and franchise with the creeper. But I haven't heard anything about a fourth movie yet. I really hope if they're not allowing to Victor to do any more movies, I really hope he sells the rights to the creeper to someone else so they can continue his work. Because I really want to see some more movies. This franchise is just begging for more and more movies. And I know not a lot of people like the second or third movie. For me, the second movie, I gave it a 7 out of 10. The third movie, I actually enjoyed better than the second one. I gave it an 8 out of 10. But it's all subjective. We all have our own opinions. But I'm telling you, this first movie is a classic. Even the second film has become a cult film. And I think eventually that third one will be too, especially if we don't get no more movies, because we were just dying for some more movies that don't feature just the big three. And not that there's anything wrong with the big three, but we need to have more franchises with more movies focusing on some of these other great characters. And the Creeper, in my opinion, is definitely a top 10 horror villain, in my opinion. In my opinion, I would probably have him closer to 6 or 7. But yeah, no matter what, this is a classic horror movie. And no matter what your thoughts and opinions are on the writer and director, he did make a great horror film, in my view, and a lot of people's view. And so, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts and opinions, not only on this first movie, but on the franchise as a whole. And do you want to see more movies featuring the Creeper? Let me know that in the comment section below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, subscribe today for more content. If you like this review, hit that like button and share this review on your social media as you see fit to. And if there's ever any top 10s, rankings, TV show reviews, trailer reviews, movie reviews you want me to do, let me know in the comment section below, and I will definitely get on them. But again, this goes out to the Bearded One. This is a review for him, and I thank you guys for watching, and check you later.